What's going on, guys? Jesse Thornock here, Thornock Racing. About to hop into some races here on Iracing. I do appreciate you guys watching, everyone who's tuning in live. Thank you very much for doing that. I really do appreciate it. Please give me your comments, feedback, everything like that. So one note, I have a 3-screen setup here for my iRacing, and I do not have my 4th monitor yet. I have the monitor, and I just got the brackets here today, and maybe it came in yesterday. So soon I'm going to be able to have that up there. Oh, what's this? Oh. Oh. Forgot to turn my wheel on. So, anyways, so like I was saying, I do not have my 4th monitor yet, so I cannot watch, or I can't watch the chat or anything like that. So, so just so you know, so please leave me comments and stuff like that, but I'm not going to be able to respond right away. I'll be able to get to it in between races. So just a quick note, you guys just saw me do that. That is, so you have to calibrate the steering wheel every single time. When I turn on this direct drive wheel, it has to do like a little bit of a calibration thing, so I have to pull the wheel off so it doesn't wrap up this cord that connects the wheel to the direct drive here for all the controls and everything. So just do a quick calibration here. All the way back to the center. It was actually pretty good already. Done, and then you go 90 degrees to the right and click done, and then your wheel is good to go. All right. Cool. All right. Had me worried for a second there. But yeah, so anyways, appreciate you guys watching. Please let me know what you guys think. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is, if you're watching it from there, I mean, obviously you are. That's where my live is. A lot of cars in the pits. I believe it's a fixed setup race, so I'm not really sure what they'd be doing in the pits. I might need to adjust my wheel actually a little bit more. It looks like it's a little bit off. I didn't calibrate it properly. So I'll do that probably here in between races. I hope they don't get me for a blend. Yeah, so you can't see, but how it's kind of tilted a little bit on my screen. So I'm just gonna spin some laps here, get a feel for the car. I've done a couple of races here. It's actually a lot of fun. I really like this fixed setup in this car. As long as you can stick with the front pack, you're in it pretty much the whole race, which is pretty cool. So I have been getting some feedback about racing on this track, so I'm going to try to implement it here in this race, in this qualifying session, all that. See if I can improve. I usually do pretty good at this track. Last race I was here, I was battling first and second the whole way. Ended up spinning out, like 4 laps to go. Got clipped and wrecked. Not really too big of a deal, just a racing incident, but yeah, so that happened. But usually do pretty good here. So I do enjoy this track. I wish I was running with someone up here. So I was told by somebody to go ahead and let off. So you can run full throttle in this car on this track the whole way around. He actually told me to go ahead and let off just a tad when entering, and then so it's taking me into the official session. So let off just a tad going into the corner, and then run about like a line and a half up from the bottom, a lane and a half up from the bottom, and that is actually going to assist in keeping your tires good. So when you're running full throttle and you punch it in there, it'll stick because you're not going as fast and there's enough banking, but it's really going to wear out that front tire, your right front tire. So he said to go ahead and back it off just a tad when you're getting into the corner so you're not wearing out that right front, and that'll really help. So interested to see if that makes a difference. He said that, you know, they will catch up to you, but, you know, if you just if you stick to it, you know, by the end of the race you'll be able to pull away from them. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it in this race. Like I said, don't know if it'll work or not. I haven't ran against anybody, so this corner is always a little bit sketch. So I mean, you want to get max speed coming out of that corner, but I have gotten loose and spun a couple times there. So well, just one time, but still. I'm gonna mock qualify this a little bit. So it's another good little tip there is to run up against the top on your first lap. That way in your second lap you're at max speed. And that guy definitely entered the course way too fast, so he'll get black flagged.
Car inside. Still there, inside. Clear.
Don't have to put too much input into it, like I had to do there. So I'm gonna drop back down to the bottom and try to run a good fast lap here. Now in qualifying, I'm not gonna let off because I want to qualify first, so I'm not going to let off, but I'm going to try that method during the race. It's going to be very tough because when you're, it just takes a lot of discipline, I guess, to be able to do that, because when you're running up there with those guys, you want to just stay right on their bumper. It's so tempting to do that, so let's see how much faster this lap was than my other lap. Oh, wow. About a second faster than my first lap. So I ran up along the wall on my up to speed lap.
Just stop the head. Go high.
It'll take me out of the practice here. So I ran up top on my first lap there, dropped down to the bottom for my second lap and ran a whole second faster. So that was pretty good. Definitely got a little bit of speed there. I'm just going to go ahead and check the live stream, make sure it is streaming. Like I said, I don't have this set up right now, so I can't tell, but. And cool, so we are live. Good, good, good. All right, do appreciate you guys tuning in. Everyone who's tuning in live. Get my palette moist so that I can talk to everybody here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and kick off my recording as well. So what's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? Jesse Thornock here, Thornock Racing. About to hop into a street stock race here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Just getting up to speed here. Do my qualifying lap. Appreciate you guys watching. Please make sure to subscribe to this channel, and so you can stay up to date. Even hit the little bell so you can be notified when we go live and things like that. Stay up to date. We got a lot of things coming on this channel very, very soon. Just getting things going, getting some momentum. So
okay, here comes your first
a lot
time
here
lap.
pretty soon. All right, so here's what I'm going to be trying to do on this qualifying lap. I got some tips for some people on Facebook, and they said to go ahead and run the top the first lap of your qualifying, just to try to get max speed, get the tires warmed up, and then lap 2 drop down to the bottom. So I'm going to try that here, hopefully not hit the wall, hopefully not do too much sliding or anything, and try to get a little more speed. I should have went a little bit higher, but just a little bit scared I was going to run up into the wall, so I didn't do that. Alright, let's see what we can do. So I did this method in practice and did gain a whole second on the second lap. kind of missed the corner a little bit there, but I did gain a whole second on the second lap, so that was cool. So I do know that the method actually does work pretty good. Just gonna run the bottom, keep in it. One of the other tips was to go ahead and let the throttle breathe a little bit when you enter to keep the tires good. Since we're qualifying here, I don't want to do that. I just want to keep flooring it. Yeah, so gonna be a whole second faster.
There's the flag. It's over.
And ended up third. So maybe a little bit higher on that up to speed lap would have gotten me a little bit more. Who knows? So, but third's good. That first lap up by the wall, just for reference, I think I was sitting at like 12th. So, all right, let's see what I can do here. Spin just a couple more practice laps because I only ended up spinning about 5 practice laps before I got into the sim, just getting the stream and everything set up. So. So one of the other tips that someone had told me to do was to just let it breathe a tad and run about 1.5 lanes up from the bottom to save tires, not force it too much. So they did say that they were going to run up on you, but you know, as the race goes on, as long as you can stay around, your tires will just be so much better at the end. So just a quick breathe of the throttle and get right back to it. Is supposed to be able to save some tires, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully that's the case. I didn't really get a chance to practice that method, so I'm not really sure how it's going to affect my lap times, but he said it was a method that helped him win a lot of these races, so definitely open to it because I'm new. Oh, don't give me an incident for that. And let me see if I can check. I should be able to see how my tires did. So I didn't really lose any grip. Fixed setup race. Yeah, okay. Go. So we're about to get to the grid here. Appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, make sure to follow me on all the socials. Thornock20 on Instagram. Thornock20 on Twitch. Still deciding if I want to stream on Twitch or not. I'd love some opinions on that. I don't know if it's best to stream YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook Gaming. Facebook Gaming seems pretty attractive for someone new getting started, so I might explore that. But for now, I do have a Twitch. Thornock20 on Twitch. Thornock20 on TikTok. My name is Jesse Thornock. If you want to hit me on Facebook, really would appreciate that. And Thornock Racing right here. Please subscribe. All sorts of good stuff going on here. All right.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed right now.
Looks like I am going to be starting third, so that's cool. Yep, so about to get to it here. Like I said, I've done a couple of these races, so should be a lot of fun. I'm trying to work on my wheel control a lot, so I mean it's all very new to me, so I don't have very good wheel control at the moment. So you know, it's tough. You know, you have to do races in order to work on your wheel control, but you want to have wheel control before you get into the races. So you just got to go for it. You know, it's one of those things. That's what I'm all about, just going for it. So that's what I do. Go for it, record them, post them, and it's pretty much the #1 comment I get is not being able to hold my line or something like that. But you know, it's tough because the reality of it is I'm trying to pull a draft off the cars that are in front of me, and if they're moving all over, I want to move all over as well to try to stay in line with that draft. So I don't know. That's again something I'm learning because I don't know if that's the best thing to do. It might just be to just hold a steady line. But like I said, I mean, I'm not very good at holding a steady line right now because I'm still pretty new at this. So you know, with time, I'll get a lot better and I'll be able to hold a line a lot better, which is going to make me faster at all these other tracks.
Catch up to car.
got to work on my my pedals as well. I'm gonna space out the brake a little bit more from the gas pedal. So I just set them up how the way that they were supposed to be set up from the box, but they have a lot of adjustability. So I'm gonna get those adjusted, and hopefully that'll help. I'd like to have it like over here. You can see on my foot cam, like right over here, kind of in the middle of where the brake and the clutch are right now. I don't use the clutch, so yeah, so I'd like to have my brake over here a little bit more. Feels a little more natural right now, especially on these longer runs. This track not so much because you don't really use much brake, but on the ones that you use brake on every single corner, you have to. Yeah, my hip starts to get a little bit sore, so so yeah, so I'm gonna move my pedals over a little bit more to give it a little more space. So another tip I got was to start this race in third instead of
about to go
second.
Green. Stay
But, man, we're
focused.
going so slow. This doesn't seem like that would be the right move, but
Pace car is off.
I'll go ahead and start it in second anyway.
Green, green, green. 20 more laps this time by.
And then the 10 just
Outside.
jumps everybody. I would assume
Go
that's a
low.
black flag, but
Clear outside if you want
oh, and the car on the outside of me is
it.
flashing.
Outside.
That's that bad Wi-Fi.
Go low. Outside is clear. Car outside. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Still there, hold your line.
Oh, getting side by side in the tri-oval is just so
Go low.
touchy. I feel like this guy's really
Clear high.
just try this technique that I was told to try. Try to keep my tires, save my tires here.
Inside. Clear inside.
So I guess the number 10 did not get a black flag. He just drove past everyone right there at the start, so I'm not really sure. But he is positioned in first, so not really sure what the outcome of that was. Try to save my tires here, as I was told to do.
Car inside. Clear.
Oh man, my bad. I hit that guy.
Car outside. Inside.
Okay. Jeez.
Still there. Inside.
I think I might have accidentally clipped him a little
You're up
bit,
top,
but
3 wide.
came pretty
Right
hard
side,
there.
2 wide.
Dude,
Still there. Inside. Car outside. Outside is clear.
man. So frustrating about this class. I don't even understand why he would do that for. It just ruins everybody's race. Put me up in the wall like that. So I may have clipped him. I don't even know. I just came down. He hit me back a couple times in the corner. All good, no big deal. And then he
Low
just
car up high.
put me up
Go
into
low.
the wall.
The next car's the leader.
And he just put me up into the wall for something. Man, these guys are just wrecking each other though. It's mayhem out here. But yeah, he just put me straight up into the wall in the trial. Well, that wasn't very good.
The leader's pitting now.
So man, this is a good opportunity for a lot of people in this race. I think I'm a little bit slower.
Clear outside if you want it.
Oh, man, I'm a little bit slower right now because I got jammed up into the wall.
You're in 5th.
I'm gonna go low.
Outside.
I'm gonna let back
Still
off.
there, hold your line.
Get back up in line.
Still there.
These guys are wild tonight, man.
Stay
I
low.
went low.
There's a
I went
car
below
on
the
high
line.
side.
And the guy behind goes even lower.
Clear high.
And they're wrecking again up here.
Car outside, go high. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Clear. Car inside. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Clear. That car is a lap down.
Man, the number 4, that's like the same guy that just wrecked me. He just wrecked that guy right in front of him there. That's ridiculous. Why is he wrecking everybody for?
You're back in third. Keep hustling.
Damn, the leader's just so far gone. We still have time. Maybe they'll wreck each other up there. That'd be excellent. Still trying to let off and run this line, preserve my tires. Man, the guy just came straight up and hit me too. These guys are physical tonight, man. And hit me again.
Outside. Clear. Outside. Clear outside if you want it. Outside. Clear high. Inside. Clear.
Come on, man.
That car is a lap down.
These guys are very physical tonight. It's the most physical race I think I've ever been in. I think I've been ran into more than this. These guys are wrecking each other on purpose. Man, it's crazy out here. Mayhem. This guy's gonna see he's getting into me again already. Going into the corner. Or allowed. I see. So I'm not even lifting anymore. So I was trying to work on that technique of lifting, but I'm not even gonna lift anymore because they're already running into me coming into the corner. So I don't really have any leeway. He's already into me again. So I don't really have any.
Outside. Clear outside.
Any leeway, any breathability here to try and brake and stuff, or not brake, but let off going into the. He's already into me again. These guys are crazy, man.
Inside, clear.
Trying to spin me again, dude.
Keep low.
Man, these guys are ridiculous. Trying my best here to just run a nice, clean race.
Outside.
Oh, dude.
There's a car on the high side.
Come on, man.
If you want it. That car is a lap down. You're in second position right now.
Right,
you've got a lot of smoke. That car is a lap down. Got a blown engine.
Oh, man.
Your car has too much damage. We've got to fix it. That car is a lap down.
Ridiculous. Man, I wish I had my chat turned on.
That car is a lap down.
Dude. Just freaking. That's so squirrely already. Ah, that's so frustrating, man. You know, you want to get in here and have some fun, have a good race. Let me see. So he's already on the back of me. That's why I'm so squirrely there. Squirreled me back, so I was drifting. Watch for my rear chase here. You can see, so he was getting into the back of me this whole way. Got into the back of me there, so I was already sideways and trying to correct it, and he just cleaned me off. But, man, I don't know what... That's pretty ridiculous. I mean, let's see, got a few seconds here. Let's see how many... You can see all these times. I was just so squirrely because he was on my bumper the whole time. I was trying to keep it straight here, so I was sliding a little bit, getting into the corner. Got it straightened out. The 4 had already wrecked me earlier in the race. Trying to keep it straight. He comes in, and so I'm already kind of sideways trying to correct it, and then he just comes down onto me, actually. I don't even think I came back up into him. Yeah, that's not very fun. Let me see where we're at. Oh, see, they're pitting me still. Let's see, what time is it? Yeah, maybe I'll hop out and try to get into a different race. This race is almost over anyway. Just it's not very fun, you know, when there's like these, when you're getting purposely wrecked here. Let me see that first one. Yeah, that one. So it already got into me. I went high because I was just so damn loose. And he just comes across my nose, I think, on this one. Just, yeah, so they all got together. Yeah, okay. Maybe it was a little bit of both.
Go, go, go!
That was unfortunate. Alright, I'm going to get out of this. Get into something better. God. It was a good race, too. Jeez, I hate when they wreck it like that. Just making sure my live is still working here. Alrighty, looks like it's working. Continue here. So I'm going to go ahead and restart my recordings. But I do appreciate you guys watching. Jesse Thornock here, Thornock Racing. Make sure to hit me up on all the socials. Thornock20 on Instagram, Thornock20 on Twitch, Thornock20 on TikTok, Jesse Thornock on Facebook, and Thornock Racing right here on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe. Hit me up on all these other socials as well. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching. All right, let's see what we got here. Hopefully we have some good ones coming up. US Enters. Charlotte Motor Speedway Oval. Yeah, I might take a crack at this one. I definitely need to get out there and practice. It's a fixed series. Okay. That's good because... All right. What? Oh, yeah, I have to withdraw. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get into this Charlotte Motor Speedway Oval race here. K&N Pro Series car. So I've only raced in this car a couple times. I guess I did it at Talladega a couple times. I was just thinking a late model for some reason. But yeah, this K&N car, but definitely never here at Charlotte. So I'll be interested to see how it is. Get some practice laps in here. See how we do. I don't really have anything to measure it against, so we'll just rip and see what happens. Oh, cool. It's at night, too. All right, right on. So let's see here. Garage. Just want to make sure. Fixed race. Okay, done. Cool. Fixed. Can you adjust your fuel? Maybe not. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't think you can do anything, so I'm just gonna get in here and spend some laps because, like I said, only been in this car. Only been in this car a couple of times and only at Talladega, so never actually ran it on a on a regular track like Charlotte, so don't really know what to expect with this car. And yeah, it's fast. Much faster than that street stock, so this should be a lot of fun. This should be a lot of fun. Just my volume here. Oh yeah. Okay, so this thing's fast. I'm gonna go ahead and dip down through the roval to avoid those guys. Damn it. So go high. So I just didn't want to get in those guys' way. So I just dip down through the roval.
Go high.
Alright, so wow, I really got to feel this car out. Never actually done a turn with this car before. Only at, okay, so I'm on the throttle way too hard, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, never actually made a turn in this car. I've only been in this car at Talladega, so. Man. Ooh, this thing is hard to handle. It's hard to handle based on anything else I've driven in this game so far, so I have to work on my throttle control, I guess. Work on just getting back to the throttle without spinning. So used to playing NASCAR Heat where you just full throttle pin it around the corner. That was on the console too, so. Gotta work on throttle control. Just try to improve my time every single lap. Get somewhere with this. Man.
Slow car down low, go high.
Man, this is tough. But, a lot of fun. I'm hauling ass here. Wow. Almost ripped the wheel out of my hand going into the corner there, hitting those bumps. Get off the corner, or get off the throttle way faster there. I'm going to try to back up my entrance a little bit more because it's really I need to be more gentle getting back onto the throttle too. As soon as I'm getting back to the throttle, I'm getting back to the throttle too hard. It's making the back end want to come around a little bit. So I need to make sure that I'm minding that as I go here. That was a pretty good corner. I was pretty satisfied with that corner. Man, it's really rough getting into the corner there. Never noticed that before. Obviously, never been going this fast in this track, so.
Car stopped ahead. Go high.
Oh, and miss it here.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Seem if I can run with these guys a little bit. Try to not step over the edge, but keep pace with them. Run behind him a little bit, but you know, at some point I gotta try to make a pass because you know I'm gonna have to do that in the race. So, but I'm really just trying to learn the car, and it's a handful. And I tell you what, wow. Like I say, it's a handful for me, being new and just never have been here before. I mean, obviously, people can handle these cars just fine. That's why my lap times are 15th and not first. Alright, I'm going to go for the pass here, try to not spin coming off the corner. Had to keep it kind of low. I got to get my field of view fixed here.
Car outside.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Oh, man. I put him up into the wall. Damn. I didn't mean to do that. Because it kind of just messes up his thing. And man, I feel bad about that. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to just run side by side with them. Get a little realism and kind of just got up into him. I'd be mad if I was him, so I'm sure he's probably a little bit upset. I might have a favor coming back to me here at some point.
Slow car down low.
It was a lot of fun running up with those guys. I want to run up with more people here, so. Corner. I might have been off of it for too long, but man, it's such a handful getting into the corners. So my front tires are going away, and I'm losing it there, so I need to adjust, maybe back off my entrance a little bit more, so that I'm not sliding up there in the middle of the corner. And it's only happened in turn 3 and 4, which is actually where I got together with that guy. That's when my tires were just starting to let go there, I think, but that was pretty off the throttle. Alright, so I might just have to roll the throttle a little bit more through that turn there. That guy's spinning. Trying to get off the track here. Go ahead and whoa, dude. Man, I'm not sure what that guy's doing up there. He's trying to slow down. I'm not sure if he was coming after me or what. was. Let's see, I think this race starts at 6:45, so I got another 10 minutes here to get in a few more laps and learn this car a little bit before we're into the session. I'm very squirrely in this car, so take it easy around this corner. Alright, getting up to speed. Getting up to speed, let's crush this lap here. Not how you crush it. I get to the gas a little bit sooner there. I seem to get back to it a little bit lighter because I got back to it real fast, and then need to get back to it sooner and lighter. Is this guy still wrecking people? Alright, that was a good turn 4, so let me just try to nail this next lap. Not nail that lap. Trying to get too much out of the car.
Stop ahead. Go low.
Dude, the 52, I hope this guy gets taken out of the race.
Got a blown
He's
engine.
just wrecking everybody, man.
Your car has too much damage. We've got to fix it.
Every lap this guy is freaking sideways. And I'm pretty sure purposely wrecking people. Ridiculous, man. Alright. Request a new car. Let's go spin some more laps. I'm just trying to freaking spin some laps here, man. Let's see. Tires. Wait a minute now. Alright.
outside. Clear outside if you want it.
Way loose there.
Car stop down low, outside. Keep low, outside, clear.
Didn't want to get back into the throttle too fast there because I might have done exactly what that other guy and just got up into him, so I don't want to do that. Just trying to learn the car here. That's the goal. Tough to remember that goal, but you gotta remember it sometimes.
Car outside. Clear outside if you want it. Car stop down low. Go high.
Started to break loose there. Wow, that'd been bad in a pack.
Slow car down low. Slow car down low. Go high. Car stop down low, go high. Car stop down low.
It's going to let me stay in this open qualifying or open practice. I'm just going to do that for now. I'm kind of already in a rhythm here. So the tires warm up, I can get back to the throttle a lot faster, so something to remember there. The tires are cold, it's just really hard to get back to the throttle. Although, so it's really loose. The tires are cold, the tires start to heat up, the front tires are starting to wear, and then it really starts to push in the center. In the center of the corner, it starts to push up the track a little bit. Plow up the track a little bit. So I can get back to the throttle. Tires are warm, maybe a little bit worn in the back, so I can get back to the throttle a lot better. However, it then pushes up in the center. So just have to make the adjustments on the go based on the situation. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into this practice. To maybe just spin a couple of quick laps on cold tires. Get a little more of a feel for how it's actually going to be in the qualifying session. And there at the beginning of the race, because I was starting to get warm tires, I was starting to feel really good there, so. Maybe I won't get out there and spend a couple laps. It's going to load. It'll take all night to load. Yeah, okay. All good. So we'll get right into this qualifying session. All right. Tires a little bit warm. Alright, so I want to hit max speed going around this corner, but I do not want to spin out either. So lap number 2 is really the key lap. I want to make sure I nail lap number 1.
Green. Okay, here comes your first time
I want to make sure I don't do anything stupid coming off turn 3 and 4 there. That's going to mess up my lap number 2. So that would be exactly what I'm talking about. Don't do stupid stuff. Hopefully it'll just allow me to stay in it without breaking loose. Don't break loose on me.
One more lap.
Maybe I can turn a decent lap here. Fuck, man. Just make sure I don't put too much throttle. I just want to get a good lap down. That's all. Now it's got me an 8th, but yeah, people just haven't qualified yet because I was sitting technically 10th after that first qualifying lap, and I know that was real bad. So I'm about 4/10 off of my best lap in practice. Yeah, it just wasn't a very good qualifying effort. but it is what it is. Spend a couple more laps here to get a little more practice in, as much practice as possible. As I said, this is going to be my first time in this car at this track. It's kind of like, so I mean, it's the first time I've ever really turned in this car. I've raced this car only at Talladega. So yeah, so I mean, it's kind of my first time turning in this car. I was able to get about 15 minutes worth of practice, so that was nice. I mean, I needed that, obviously. So let's see what happened here. Just coming up to this is the first green flag lap. Everything looked pretty good so far. Kind of in it still, started to break loose right there. Luckily I saved it. I was trying to just keep as much throttle as possible. I eventually just had to, I think I ended up going to the brake. Yeah, I had ended up having to do a brake right there because it started swerving back on me. I was trying to just stay in it the whole way, but it wasn't going to happen. But pretty good there. Pretty good. And alright, cool. Check the live stream here. If you are on live, I really do appreciate it. You guys are the real ones. If you're on live with me right now. Right, about to get to the grid here. So we're lining up like this. I wonder where I ended up. I'm not sure.
You're on the outside this time. Pit road is closed right now.
What's going on, guys? Jesse Thornock here, Thornock Racing, in a K&N Pro Series car here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. This is my first time ever in this car on this track. I was able to do about 10 minutes, 15 minutes of practice, 10 to 15 minutes or so. Maybe 20 laps. I'm trying to think of how many laps I ended up doing. Getting a feel for the car. I got to be honest, it's a handful. So this is the most difficult car / track combination that I have done to date in my iRacing career. My career's only about a week and a half old, but yeah. So this is the most difficult one. The only other time I've ever driven this car was at Talladega. You're not really turning and stuff there, so this is a whole different ball game. But it's a lot of fun. It gets really rough going into the bumps there, entering the corners. It's rough for me anyway. You know, like I said, being a rookie here, but a newbie anyway. I'm a D class, but yeah. But yeah, but a lot of fun though. I'm just gonna try to hold on to it. Try to not mess anybody else's day up. Try to not get any incidences, and hopefully have a good time out here. Yeah, that would be the goal. They definitely don't want to spin or something and wreck other people. That wouldn't be fun. So hopefully that does not happen. Qualified, middle of the pack, probably closer to the back of the pack. I'm not positive what my position, qualifying position was, but yeah, I mean, you know, but we'll see what happens here. But a lot of fun so far. I've had a lot of fun in this car, just cruising around doing those practice laps. So hopefully it's going to be a lot of fun here in the race. Like I said, hopefully I can just keep it together.
Jetstar 1 car. Jetstar 8 car. Jetstar 6 car. Catch up, 13, car.
Alright, what car you want me to catch, man? Outside line. I think the outside is gonna be good for me, so I can push high if I have
Catch
to,
up, 13, car.
and I won't slide up into somebody because I definitely don't want to do that on a restart. So gotta pay attention here. Don't run into the back of them. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start in second, so I don't have any wheel spin. Starting in first would probably be better, but I might spin the tires, and if I do that, I might wreck or something. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start in second. And second might just be the way to go, so I don't know. But I'll definitely take feedback on that. If second is the way to go, let me know. If first is the way to go,
Get ready, going
let
green.
me know. I love feedback. Always bring the feedback to me. I want to be better. I want to be better than I am
Pace
now.
car is off, be ready.
So I won't get offended. I just want to know what's going to make me better.
Green flag, green flag.
Get right into it.
The car outside,
Yeah, I'll go for that position.
outside is clear.
Alright, and now this is the toughest corner the entire race right here, because it's the first corner in competition. I want to stick with these guys, but need to make sure that I'm not going to spin or something, so just got to take it easy. Not stress about the guy coming up behind me, not stress about the gap in front of me, since I'm just trying to hold on to the car at the moment. You know, it's still a new car for me, new track, all that. So just want to hold on to it, not stress too much about position at the moment until I get into the groove of things, and just hopefully I can just stick with these guys up here, and then when I get into the groove I can maybe go for some positions, but I am pretty squirrely still. I almost just lost it on that last corner, so
Slow car down low, slow car down low, go high.
alright, so I'm coming up on the back of this guy, and it's gonna go me into wanting to go faster, so I gotta try to not do that, because you know, you start to catch him and you're like, oh, alright, good, but I need to remember where I'm at, what car I'm in, my skill level at the moment, and not do that. But oh, it's tough. I mean, I obviously want the position.
Go high. That car is a lap down.
It's a little bit hard on the throttle there. Peeled back, kind of remember what I was doing. So I just want to stay close to the number 2 and hopefully force them into a mistake, and I can just capitalize on that. Oh man, got super loose there. Alright, gather it back together, just get back up in line. And the leader's way gone.
Low car up high, go low.
Got him spinning there.
You're in the top 10.
catch back up here to this pack. Stay on their bumpers so that I can capitalize when a mistake happens. Get more positions. Starting to get into a groove. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm starting to get into the groove a little bit. But you know, the car's about to go through a change now. The tires are getting warmer, and it's gonna transition from that loose condition that you get right at the beginning of the race when the tires are cold. It's gonna start getting tight. So it starts getting tight right in the middle of the corner. Especially turns 3 and 4, right in the middle, it starts to push up. So just have to be careful of that. That's something that I noticed in practice. Kind of hang back a little bit here. Let's see. So I think I can get a run here on the 2, so I definitely don't want to take a run on the front stretch. The tri-oval is just so sketchy, especially to be side to side on the tri-oval is super sketch. So I'm going to kind of let it breathe a little bit, itch my eye. I need to itch my ear too, but it's not going to happen. So I want to get the runs on the back stretch. I kind of messed up that. Not gonna end up getting a run, but yeah, that's where I want to get the run and take it. I want to just show them my nose, and then go inside into turns 3 and 4, and hopefully hold it. So I was trying to just get too much out of my car right there to try to set up that run, and it was sliding, so kind of blew that opportunity there. But we still have 24 to go, so I don't want to get too crazy here. Just want to, I want to get around these guys, but I don't want to wreck. We're still early in the race, still a lot of racing to do here. He's not going to know that I'm there. He's dealing with the 7 up high, so didn't want to take that run. Actually, I think he did see me actually, and I think he was giving it to me, but I'm gonna get out of it. It's too sketch in the tri-oval. But I got these guys coming up on me now in the back, so I do want to get around these guys so you can see how there's like a cluster here. And then there's a gap in front of them. What that means is that the guy at the front of this pack is holding everybody up, because the guys in front of them are getting away, and the guys in back are closing up on me. So this guy up here is holding everybody up. I would like to get around him. These guys are closing up on me super fast. I'm gonna take this run to the inside, I think. Take this run to the inside. Hope he knows that I'm there.
Keep low. Stay low.
Oh, that guy shot the gap. Hardcore there.
20 more laps. This time by.
13.
Clear high.
Shot the gap. Man, his car is handling really good. No way, dude. So he threw the block on me in the tri-oval. So I let off the gas, and 13 just ripped through there. It's a good move. It was a little bit sketchy, but good move. Alright, so you can see how we got around those guys, and then you can look up in my rear view mirror there, we already gapped them, so you know, they were holding us all up there. 13 must have spun early or something, because wow, he came flying past me and is super fast. So got a guy going low. I give him the bottom.
Still there, inside. Still inside. Clear inside.
So try to draft up with him here. Maybe learn. He's driving a lot faster than I am, so guys are getting a little bit squirrely up here in front. I mean, they're losing a little bit of patience, which I understand. I'm losing some patience too here, so we'll see what happens. See, we all, both myself and the number 9 just got loose, trying to kind of losing patience with these guys here. You see the gap again has been created, so we all want to get around them, but you know, I'll let number 9 make some risky moves here, maybe break up this little pack, and I'll just try to capitalize on it. Damn, he got around both of them. Good for him. Oh, this is gonna be my shot.
Outside.
Oh.
Clear outside.
Well, I was able to get around the other guy because number 8 put him up in the wall. But now I need to get around the number 8. Try to keep pace with this with number 9, I believe, up there. I don't want to step the car over. Ah! Get up the wall! Damn.
Inside.
This guy's gonna end up getting by me.
Keep high. Stay high. Still there at the bottom. Clear inside. Inside. Go high. Still there at the bottom. Clear.
Woo! I was able to stay in front of him. Alright, good. Damn, I can't believe I did that. Got into the wall. I couldn't get off of it. And then I tried to get off of it and almost spun out. But alright, let me just try to catch this guy who's in front of me here.
Slow car down low. Go high.
Oh, dude. So jerky getting into that corner like that.
Got 10 laps to go.
Alright, I gotta relax, gotta try to stop getting more out of my car than I can. These guys behind me are starting to catch me, and I am dropping from the guys in front of me, so slow and steady is going to be the way. It's just really tight in the middle of the corner right now. It's pushing up a lot, and what I'm doing is I'm just overdriving it into the entrance of the turn, and it can't stick in the middle. That would be a good example right there. It wasn't too bad, but it wasn't that good either. That one as well, just trying to stay in front of this guy.
Down. Still there, clear inside. That car is a lap down. car is a lap down. Clear outside.
Oh, way up in the corner. This guy's going to get a huge run on me.
That car is a lap down. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Still there at the bottom. Clear inside. Five laps to go.
I want to get this guy back. It's just for position. So I want to stay clean, but I want to get him back as well. That is not how you do it, what I just did. Drove way too deep in the corner, pushed up the track. I need some help here on this lap car. Thank you, lap car. But I need to get my stuff together now. Try to catch up to him. So he's getting blocked here by this lap car. Maybe this guy's on the lead lap.
Outside.
This is not where I want to be, next to someone in the tri-oval.
Clear.
Oh, sorry.
To go. Two to go.
Oh, we both drove it way too deep in there. Alright, I got 2 laps to try to get him. I do have the number 20. Actually was for position, so he must have, something must have happened.
Stay smooth.
Must have got under the wall or something. Alright, stay smooth. Best advice here. Alright, I got no one behind me. I'm not going to be able to catch him, so I just want to finish this race good and clean. Coming down the backstretch. Let off in 3 and 4. Too much. Just kind of gas it back around and bring it home.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
Wow, that was a lot of fun.
Good job, very good job.
That was a really fun race. Wasn't really any incidences or anything to speak of, which is good. Oh, that would have been an incident, but it wasn't. I don't know if there was anything really noteworthy. I mean, there was a couple times where they were spinning in front of me. It looked pretty sketchy from my view, but I don't think it was really that bad. I think one of them was right here at the beginning. Let's see here. Man, the survival. I can't believe I survived that. Didn't spin or anything because, like I said, I had no time. Just 15 minutes or so in this car. Less laps than the race for sure. I don't really think I had any incidences here. Yeah, I'm just making you guys watch it in fast time now. For some reason I thought there was a couple where they spun in front of me or something, and but I guess not. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Wow. And my rating should go way up because I had 0 incidences. Really, really clean race. Let's see here. How did I do? Last session's results, and I am right there in 7th. And I went up plus 14. All right. Yeah, so a lot of these guys are actually C class. Cool. Got some B classes. Got a class A. Awesome. Well, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I rating went up 48 points. I don't even really know what that means, to be honest, but oh, went up 42 points. I was looking at the wrong one. All right. Cool. That was a lot of fun. All right, so that's pretty much it for me here. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you very much. Watching this replay here, however you got here. That's awesome. If it was from Facebook, really appreciate that. Anywhere else, Instagram. But make sure you follow me on all the socials. Thornock20 on Instagram. Thornock, the number 20. Thornock20 on Instagram. Thornock20 on Twitch. Thornock20 on TikTok. My name is Jesse Thornock. If you want to hit me up on Facebook and this channel right here, Thornock Racing, please make sure to subscribe, like the videos, give me comments, let me know what you think, especially on this video. It's my first time ever at this track, first time in this car on this track, and this is my first time really racing this car on a real course aside from Talladega. So a lot of fun, but I don't really know the lines, things like that. So please, advice on the lines, advice on qualifying, advice on anything, please give it to me. I would love to hear any and all advice. If you think I'm driving like an asshole, that's your opinion. You can give me that advice too. But yeah, I mean, absolutely, I want to hear it. If there's certain situations where I should be doing something different, I want to be playing fair, playing nice. I want to be the guy that people want to race with. So absolutely, let me know. And that's pretty much it here. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you very much. See you next time. All right, so everyone who's live, really appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream here. You just heard my whole spiel, but make sure you're following me. Follow me on Instagram, Thornock20, TikTok, Thornock20, Twitch, Thornock20. I'd love to get some feedback on which platform to stream on. That would be something I'd really be interested in knowing. Facebook Gaming, at least seems pretty interesting to me. Seems like you get a lot of views there. It might be the best course of action for someone who's starting from scratch, but I don't know. So give me the opinions on that. Let's see. Twitch, I already have a Twitch, but I don't know if I want to stream there. Mixer, I've heard is okay. YouTube. So YouTube, Mixer, Twitch, and Facebook Gaming. All right, it seems like the 4 good streaming servers. Let me know what you guys think on preference for those. I'm all ears on that. Don't really get very many views on the live stream from YouTube, so I might just go ahead and switch it over to Facebook and just see if that benefits, if I can benefit from that, but you know, who knows. But anyways, really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to this channel so you can see if we continue to go live on YouTube, you'll be able to get notified for that, get notified for when we post new stuff on here. We're going to be posting new stuff all the time on here. Got a lot of big things going for this platform. Going to be getting a podcast going, getting on race people, real estate people. That's my full-time job, real estate investor. So I'd love to get some real estate people on here too, just to spread a bunch of knowledge. Racing people, gaming people. I want to get them all on here, get a whole bunch of different people, and kind of just see how everything goes from there. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'll just ramble all day if you don't shut me up. So appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to go ahead and stop streaming now. Thank you very much. Jesse Thornock, Thornock Racing.